So I want to introduce you to another really cool tool. It's called a really cool tool. You know, Photoshop tools are super cool. It's called the healing brush. It's located right here. And I want to note something. If you click and hold on this, there's two tools here. Or, well, there's five, but we're going to talk about two of them. There's the healing brush and there's the spot healing brush. Avoid using the spot healing brush whenever you can. So what the spot healing brush does is it tries to what the spot healing brush does is it tries to fix an area without saying where to sample from. So for instance, let's use this wire as an example. It says, I want to get rid of this wire. And so all I'm going to do is go over it and say, remove the wire. And you'll notice that didn't work at all how we wanted. If there's like a slight zit on a pretty continuous background, it'll sometimes work, but you're better using the healing brush. And the healing brush, as opposed to the spot healing brush, works almost exactly like the stamp tool, with one significant difference. So I'm going to select the healing brush, and now I'm going to sample from here, same as I would the stamp tool, and paste it down here, and then let go. And the difference that happens, and I'm going to undo that and show you that one more time, the difference that happens is rather than copying and pasting directly, so this is what the stamp tool would create, but when I let go on the mouse, it matches the color to the section that it is over. So it uses the same patterns from this area, but matches the color to this area. And sometimes it's good, and sometimes it's less good because it won't do a good job of grabbing the edge. It'll mush colors together that you don't want to mush together. But I know some people who the healing brush is far more their standard tool than the stamp tool. And it depends on the situation. The thing with the healing brush, and I think this will be a good example right here, this edge, is you don't exactly know how it's going to end up. Like you're trusting the computer to automate it. Sometimes what's good is to start with the healing brush and then to go on to the stamp tool. So I want to show you an example of us doing that. So let's just see the before and after right here. Before, after, before, after. Let me just zoom out a little bit so we can see the whole image. And there's a couple of places that I might want to work on a little bit more, but I would say all told, I would not know there's a wire there. Let's go down here, and I want to just keep going into the healing brush. So remember I'm using the healing brush, not the stamp tool right here. And you'll notice that on the first pass, the colors are one way, but I'm kind of a lot looser with it. And that makes it really great. Now for edges, it sometimes gets a little wonky. Let's watch this. You'll notice how it combines kind of a fade between these two, which in this case, not that bad. But sometimes it's, if it's automating something and it's not working for you, remember you always have the stamp tool to kind of go and make it work. So I'm going to get rid of this. And this is kind of a big pull right here. So I want to show you one more tool in order to get rid